Iron Man like you've never seen him before. Would you like to be Iron Man? I would. Well, you and I can't be Iron Man, but we can build our very own Iron Man model. The MetalEarth company has come out with a wonderful all-metal kit of Iron Man. It's part of the Marvel Avengers series. It's well packaged in a flat case, 4 pieces of metal inside that have been laser cut, and it's just an exquisite model, and you guys ought to have a look at it. Well, if we're going to be Iron Man, of course we need an Iron Man suit. And the best suit that I've found is from the MetalEarth people. This is an exquisitely made model. Comes with 4 sheets of metal that are laser cut, 3 red and 1 gold. And this is a fully licensed product from Marvel. There's a whole lot of parts involved with this, so they give you a register of which one is where, and you want to keep very close tabs on what you're using. And as far as instructions go, man, there's a whole pile of instructions for you. There's lots of instructions. The MetalEarth folks have come up with an ingenious way of putting these kits together. You don't glue them together or solder them. You just put the pin in the hole and either give it a twist or you push it over. Now, with these kits, you're making all kinds of 3D shapes out of flat metal parts, so you need a whole bunch of different tools. Alright, let's get to work on this kit. The first thing you're going to have to do is really keep track of which piece goes where, and the best way I found is just mark them off as you use them. I find the best way to remove these parts from the backing is with a real sharp pair of micro nippers. You never want to break these parts off. Now, you're going to be bending these metal pieces all different ways, so I have a number of different needle nose pliers for different jobs. And what you do, you can think of this kit as a whole bunch of mini kits where you just put them together and then you stack them on top of one another. As you assemble this kit, you want to be really careful about which pin goes into which hole, because as you can see, there's a lot of different pins, and if you put it in the wrong one, boy, it's a bugger to get it back out. And you either give it a twist or you push it over. You got to make sure to follow the directions on which way, because sometimes there's not enough room. These parts, like I said, just stack one on top of another. Now, sometimes you'll find that the pin won't go in the hole, not the right way. So the way you can open it up is just put your sharp hobby knife in there and give it a little twist. One piece on top of another on top of another. Okay, assembling the legs, you want to be really careful about keeping the left side parts and the right side parts separate, because they are different. If you mix them up, they just won't fit together. If you find that pieces are not fitting together, check and see if you have all the rights on the right side and all the lefts on the left side. And here's the lower part of the legs going together. You should assemble a lot of different round things that you can use as molds, because you're making round 3D parts out of flat sheets. And here's the upper leg starting to go together. Make sure that you have the correct sides, and oh, don't forget about the bright work. Gotta get those fun colors in there. Moving right along, we're putting the upper part of the leg on. As I mentioned before, make sure you get the rights and the rights and the lefts and the lefts. And then you put the girdle together, attaching the 2 legs, and the first thing that goes on is the belt. Alright, we're just about ready for takeoff! Alright, moving right along, we're adding the torso. And you'll find that each one of these parts is bent differently, so you have to play with them. And you have right arm, left arm, just like the legs. Make sure you get the correct side, all the parts in the right place. Now, when you put the arms on, there is one arm down to the side, the left arm's down to the side, and the right arm is outstretched. So you make sure you put the right one on the right side, right? Haha. Ah, yes, the iconic helmet. Don't we love it? I'd like to have one of my own. The breastplate was a bit of work to get it correct, and then the helmet just slips up inside, and once again you attach it into place. Making sure that everything fits right, then what you do? Well, you put the breastplate and helmet assembly on the torso. Well, all I can say is this Iron Man kit from the nice folks at MetalEarth was a lot of fun. It's not a beginner kit, it's a difficult kit, but it really came out really nice. What do you think? Little view of the back. Lots and lots of detail on this kit. It took me about 8 hours to build it, and to give you an idea of the size, well, it's a little bit under 5 inches tall. And here you see Iron Man doing what he does best, fighting the bad guys, winning the good battles. I had a real lot of fun with this kit. I think you will too.
Join that militia.
Iron Man. What a guy. I want to be Iron Man. Well, I can't, but at least I can have a great Iron Man model. Look into these MetalEarth kits. You'll have a lot of fun with them.